I have a lot of memories from the Comic-Con, so even though I'm quite new to it, I've been seeing stuff where Kit, my car has been going out since 2008. I'm going, well, no wonder that car is making a great living. It's been kind of a well-kept secret. It's amazing. Everybody in line comes up all over the world consistently. I do it actually in my show. I say, it comes to a thing where they come up and they say, let me tell you about my Knight Rider story. I said, what do you mean? And they all have a story of who they watched Knight Rider with and who and how it made a difference in their life or how it impacted them. And this trip was an amazing story. A guy came all the way from France to meet me, and he said his grandfather and him watched Knight Rider. I said, well, that's nice. And he said, no, but my grandfather was in the hospital, and he was dying. And he took out his IV. He went down to the toy store and bought me a Knight Rider car, gave me the Knight Rider car, went into his bedroom and died. And he said, it changed my life. And he said, you made a difference in my life. And the theme of Knight Rider was one man can make a difference. And so I always find a story like that to talk about. It's something that if I have to give a speech, what do I talk about? Well, you can make a difference. And so the stuff that makes a difference in my life are the moments like that. The Berlin Wall's awesome. The most amazing thing that's ever happened to me was the birth of my second daughter, because I was there. I missed the first one. Going on stage on Broadway, and the little things when there's a small audience and you really don't want to go out there, but they're just as important. So I would always think that my mother would say, those people are just as important as 10,000, So I look for the small things, and I look for the people who come to these conventions, because, it's, one of the guys said to me, the geeks shall inherit the earth, and he was in a wheelchair, and he was tough. He was a muscular dystrophy kid, kind of all messed up. And I learned so much from him because he still had a sense of humor, and the geeks are about people that want to be themselves and want to live their life and don't really care because everybody else is going to make fun of them, but they're so cool that they see beyond that, and it's a big lesson to be learned in life, and that's what I think these conventions are about. It's about come out, be yourself, have a good time, and get on with it. It's our life to live.
I think that's why people love you as well still now, because you are yourself and you come out and you have a good time as well. And I know that you're still doing so much stuff. You mentioned the shows there. You've got a comic book coming up as well. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I had a Welsh geek call me, said, hi, I'm a geek, and I know you're dating a girl from Wales. I said, yeah, I am. He said, well, I live in Wales, in Anthony Hopkins' hometown. And I have an idea for the Hoff. And I said, well, I love the Hoff, and I wanted to do something with Nickelodeon based on David Hasselhoff's character in SpongeBob, and that didn't pan out. I didn't really know how to do it, so he sent me a sketch, and I fell in love with it. And he came today, and we came up with the sketch and the poster, and already it's like in the fast track, and people are all responding to it. And it's really fun because we're able to make positive television and, a positive character that's fun and entertaining. And I think there's three things that are key to it. It's heart, humor, and action. And so we're working on that, and it's all organic. It's a lot of fun.
Do you think we'll ever see a Baywatch movie? Would you like to get back there on the big screen with Mitch?
I'm not really sure what's going on with it. I hear it's going to be a spoof and really funny, and then I hear that it's not. The same thing with Knight Rider. It's the people that do the films they're kind of really close, connected in their own little world, and unfortunately they can because they don't have a relationship with their fans, or they see how many people have got Knight Rider cars, or they see how Knight Rider changed their life, or they see how people really like Baywatch, they'll tend to go for just the title, like Knight Rider or Baywatch, and then make a spoof of it because they don't understand the reverence to so many people, and I do, because I've been around the world, because I live it every day, and every day is when's Knight Rider coming back, when's Baywatch. So I know that it'll just take its course. In the meantime, we just gotta just keep moving forward.
Finally, you've got a message for your fans out there.
See it, believe it, and you'll live it. You got to see it first, and you got to believe in yourself, because the only person who's going to do it is you. You're responsible for your own life, and if you change your life, you can change somebody else's. So take care of yourself first.